Alright guys, so we just got our first look at the multiplayer of Halo Infinite at E3 earlier today, and I have to say, I've watched this trailer about 5 times already, and I am extremely impressed by the direction that 343 is taking. There's a lot to break down, a lot to see, and I'll go through it slowly and break down everything that I saw, but first we're going to watch the trailer fully, without commentary, and I'll get back to you guys once the trailer is done.
A new day is upon us. A new generation built to fight. Together, we are unstoppable. Are you ready?
Killing spree. Double kill.
Hello, let's do some damage. Skewer acquired.
Grapple check.
Claim the enemy flag. Return it to base. Ordnance drop inbound. The flag is ours. Please haul ass at your earliest convenience.
Now, show me what you can do.
Well guys, I have to say, it doesn't get much better than that. From everything that we've seen in that trailer, I think Halo Infinite is going to have possibly one of the greatest multiplayers that Halo has ever seen. Alright, so first up in the trailer, we get a look at a new map. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a completely original map that we've never seen. It looks to be some sort of training ground, and we also get to see two guys fighting out, and our character is using the new Bulldog shotgun. Next we get to take a look at our second map, plus some Needler action as well with the CQB armor. We also get a look at a new armor set with a sick looking army camo there. Following that is a quick glimpse at the new Banished chopper. And to top it all off, we get a look at another new map. Appears to be an homage to Valhalla with the big Forerunner structure. We see the Wasps returning from Halo 5, the Rocket Warthog, and also a Banished Ghost in the bottom right. Next we get to take a look at all the different armor sets that we've seen so far, alongside 4 new weapons. We get to see the Plasma Repeater, the Bulldog shotgun, the Commando, and the Battle Rifle. Following that, we get to see gameplay on a map that was actually released prior to E3. We get to see our first look at a piece of equipment with what seems to be a sonar pulse. Next, we get to see the grappling hook in action, which the guy actually picks off the ground. And following that, we get to see the demonstration of a new Forerunner weapon by the looks of it, with projectiles that appear to go vertically and horizontal and can ricochet off of multiple surfaces. We get to see the gravity hammer return back on the training ground map from earlier, and the use of another piece of equipment which sends the plasma shot from a plasma rifle back at the enemy player. We then get to see the return of the classic Halo 2 battle rifle as it destroys parts of a deployable barrier. We get to see another new map, followed by an interesting use of the grappling hook, which actually grapples onto a dropped weapon and draws it into the player. Following that, we get to see an awesome new weapon called the Skewer. We get to take another look at the new Valhalla map, and as we can see, the same Forerunner structure can be seen at either end of the canyon. Up next, we get to take a closer look of the map with some very intense vehicle combat, and we also get to see the return of the classic Scorpion design. What we see next is rather interesting. We see a Pelican fly by and drop off a Banished Banshee, which the player proceeds to jump into. If I had to make a guess, I'd say that this is some sort of mid-game vehicle drop where any player gets to acquire themselves a higher tier vehicle. We don't really see anything new following that. We get to see the Banished Banshee in action, as well as some capture the flag action. We get to see a pretty intense Warthog chase, and after that we get to see a quick glimpse at what appears to be Oddpaw making its grand return in Halo Infinite. What we see next is a very cool samurai armor set, which reminds me of Halo 3's Hayabusa. Finally, we see a plasma grenade being thrown, and the explosion radius actually sends an energy sword flying towards the player, which they then pick up in midair and use it to finish off another player. Alright, and with that, those are all the interesting things that I found in the Halo Infinite multiplayer reveal. With everything that we've just seen, I cannot wait to get my hands on Halo Infinite later on in the year. So with that being said, I would like to wish you all farewell. This has been the Frontier Maverick, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Dear God,